What's up, everybody? Braun here, president of Blackstone Labs. I'm here at Athletic Factor. First time actually taking somebody through legs here. It's like a playground, this place. And I'm here with Joe Reizer, whose job this week is to shoot me the whole time. So I'm flipping the script and I'm putting him in front of the camera instead of the guy creating all the magic.
First time.
Takes a lot to make me look good in these films. It's not so easy. What I'm going to do is going to make him look really good in this workout today. He is going to do classic bodybuilding next, and he has a big frame, but he has a lot of filling out to do. He's got a pretty shape, but one of the things that he needs to bring up is his legs. Primarily, we're going to focus on the sweep to his legs. So we're going to hit the entire lower body. We're going to hit him from different angles, but I'm going to put some specific stuff in to really focus on this outer sweep, this outer portion of the leg that is so important, especially for classic bodybuilding. So I'm going to push him really hard, and we're going to see how we do today. And this is the script being flipped on the video guy, and we'll see how it goes. All right, all out. Hard 15 meters. Keep your legs where you're comfortable. Good. Good. Come on, keep going. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. So this one, when you're doing these, I want explosion, right? So you're gonna come up, contract hard, down slow, up hard. Down slow. I want you to really squeeze it. This is too light, that's why it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. But I want you going hard sets. We're gonna go 3 hard sets of 10. All in. Good. 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 2 more. 1 more. Good. Switch. Come on. 3, 2. 1 more. Amen. Very good. So when I train some of these hamstrings on a curl, you're going to see me very, very rough with the form. And that's how you're actually supposed to do it. The hamstring is an extremely explosive muscle.
Fast twitch, right?
So it responds much better to fast twitch. Your hamstring is what makes you sprint fast. So if you ever look at a sprinter, when they're moving, Usain Bolt, you look at these guys' legs, how fast they're going, the hamstring is programmed to activate like that. So when you put it in a machine like this, and you teach it to fire really, really hard, it'll contract harder. Now, you're not supposed to get ballistic and being all over the place.
So controlled.
The form has to be in control, but you want to really drive that explosive part of the muscle to get it to explode the right way.
10 reps?
10 reps. This is going to be the exercise that we go with the lowest reps and the highest weight on today. So get that in your mindset here. Heavy is relative, but this is going to be where you're going heavy today, okay? For now, I'm just going to focus on your form.
Yeah, because I feel my heels lifting a little bit.
Get this together. All right, here we go. Roll those knees in. Good. 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 2 more. 1 more. Very good. So I jumped you up here.
Yeah.
Form's been perfect so far. I got you. So what you're doing with this, we're shooting for 10 again. The goal. The goal is set to 10. If we fail at 8, we fail at 8. But we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna make sure that you get that 10. We're gonna put some serious size on your quads in 1 workout. One workout, he'll have size on his quads. Here we go. Up. Good. 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 Come on. Good. Come on. Good set. Come on. Beautiful. Come on. Very good. Come on. You got 2 more. Come on. Come on. 1 more. Come on. Good job. Perfect. It's actually going to be a giant set. So we're going to go inner, outer, and then over to the vertical. It's going to be the hardest set he does today, so I want his mind to be right for this.
How's it sit on a plane tonight?
Yeah, that's right. He's got to fly on a plane in about, let's see. So we got about 6 hours. So hopefully we get the blood flow out of his legs before then. I'll flush him with some water and make sure he keeps drinking water all day today. Blood flow together. Good. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Last set of these. Come on. Come on. Right up. Good. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on. Big quads. Let's go. Push. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fall downhill after this. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. Good. Keep going. Come on. You're halfway done. Drive hard. Come on. You got more. Come on. Drive, 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 drive. Come on. You got more easily. You got more. Come on. Come on. I'm impressed. Come on. Push, push, push. Give me another one. Come on. Come on. Drive, 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 drive. Hold it there for a second. Don't give up yet. Just hold it there. Deep, deep, deep breath. Let's go. Give me another one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me another one. Come on. Come on. Drive, drive, drive. Give me one more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is where you grow. This is where you grow. Give me another one. Give me one more. Come on. Come on. I'm not even helping you. This is how you grow. Push, 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 push. Up, 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 up. There you go. Good set. Damn good set. Damn good set. Very good set. Very, very good set. More than I expected, actually.
I never got that heavy.
Yeah, that was really good. Really good. Form was great. And I didn't help you until the last one. What we're gonna start out. We're gonna do some adduction first. Nice and controlled. 15 reps. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. We're gonna pop right out. We're gonna do abduction. Same thing. 15 reps. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You'll be stronger here. Then I'm gonna bring you right over to that vertical leg press or wide stance, bust out some reps. Don't go too wide with this if you want to strain your groin, because we're going to be taking a wide stance in there. That's when you squeeze the leg. Good. Good. We're going to try to generate the force through these knees. Good. Good. He's going to bring that sartorius out there. That muscle you see through here.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be stronger here. Good. Now this, we want to really focus right out here into the outer part of the glute. Who's going to really pop in those side chest bursts. A lot of people neglect this area. When you develop this the right way, this is when you're lean and you're hitting those side closes. This will give you that deeper insertion and split up in here. I'm not lean enough for that. Come on. Good. 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 Now we're going to come right over here. And you're going to sit back in there pretty far. You're going to take a wide stance. You're going to drive to the heels. Safety's right here. You'll feel when you push up. This weight is light. Back a little more. There you go. A little wider stance where your knees come out a little bit. Where your knees really go out. There you go. Good. 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 Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Alright, here we go. Good. Focus, drive it through here. Good. Good, nice and slow. Nice shortening motion. Good. Good. Come on. Got 4 more. 3, 2. 1 more. Good. Come over here. Good. 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 The more you focus through here, the more you're gonna actually get the sartorius to fire up here. It's what we want. Good. You're gonna have a tendency to want to pull from down here.
Yeah, they're ready to go together.
Good. 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 And we want to make sure that the lower back's not holding up too much, which it shouldn't as much in this position. Maybe 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Good. All right, this old Cybex leg press, which a lot of gyms don't have anymore, which is a shame. It isn't necessarily the best leg press, but with what we're doing today, especially with the Cybex hack squat, great accompanying exercise because ergonomically the plate, the range of motion are very similar to what we did with the hack. So we're gonna go back to that close stance with the knees in on this, 90 degree, and we're gonna fry his quads again to the outer sweep, but we're gonna start with a leg extension. So we're gonna pre-exhaust, bust out some reps.
Oh, they're pre-exhausted.
We're gonna really pre-exhaust them now. You want your back comfortably rested on this pad, and where your back is completely rested at a 90-degree angle, you don't want any space here between the back of your knee. So I actually still have room to go. There's about an inch here. So what I gotta do, especially because he's a little taller than me, is I gotta move this back even farther. Perfect, so now, when he does his leg press in here, normal person, you're gonna sit in here and you're gonna go like this, right? What I'm gonna have him do, you guys have seen me do this in certain videos, we're gonna externally rotate the hips in. So I'm turning my hips in from up here, which is very tricky. So one mistake that you'll hear me talk about this a lot in videos is people just moving their toes around. Okay, I'm gonna point my toes out, and I'm gonna work my teardrop. Okay, I'm gonna point my toes in. I'm gonna work the sweep. Really what you're doing is you're just messing with your knees when you do that, okay? Now, if you wanna actually externally rotate your hips out and come out like this, you can really squeeze through here a lot more. You can also internally, so from up in my hips, I'm rotating in like this. So just doing this is tricky for me. If I'm gonna feel it squeezing up here way more, all right? So he's externally rotating his hips in. He's gonna squeeze, get a good set of 15 here, squeeze that blood in, and then he's gonna come and bust out reps there. So really concentrate on rotating from up here in. Yep. Good. You'll feel it through here, so you feel almost awkward. But this is gonna fire here more. Good. Get a little more twisted with it. Good. Good. See, I can feel it firing here hard, that's what I want. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And the knees in. Come on. Good. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Give me 5, 4, 3, come on, 2, 1 more. Good. With something that is this specific, I don't want him just jerking the weight around, okay? So I want him really focusing on the difference between totally easy versus externally rotating in. Now you can see when I externally rotate my hips in, I'm actually lean enough where you can actually see how much harder the muscle is firing. Firing. All right? Yeah. Now I'm feeling it from all the way up here down. Whereas if I relax a little bit, my rectus femoris, the other muscles are taking over, it's still working. But if I'm lean enough where we can actually show the difference when I'm gonna rotate this in now, pretty considerable difference. Good. That's a little faster. Come on. Good. Good. Keep them in. Go 5, 4, 3. We're gonna fry these quads out. 2. 1 more. Here we go. You're almost done. Come on. Come on. Good. Good. Keep that rhythm going like that. Good. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. More. 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 Come on. Come on. I want 5. 4. Come on. 3. Don't wait up there. 2 more. 1 more. All the way up. Good. 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 Come on. A little more rhythmic. Come on. Good. 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 Give me 1 more. Good job. Right over here. Here we go. Good. 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 Come on. Good. Good. Give me 3, 2. 1 more and you can hold at the top. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Go. Good. Good. Give me 1 more and hold it. Hold it at the top. Go. Come on. Good. Good. Keep going. I'm not helping you. Keep going. 2 more. 1 more. Push. Good job. Those ones actually were doing a lot of damage.
I wasn't?
Those ones I was actually doing a lot. That's what I wanted. That's why I made it heavier. You're still failing.
That was the heaviest set of the day on the last set.
How you feeling?
Good.
You got balls. So I decided to get Joe. It's always fun for me to, you guys know I love to train people still after all these years. If I could train people all day, I probably would. And the funny thing is, I got so burnt out from training at one point that in the year 2000, I think 10 or 11, I told my mom, my goal is to never have to see anybody's face in the gym ever again. Which is pretty mean and asshole-y if you think about it. But I was working with so many people, and before my online blew up, I wasn't training the clientele that I wanted to train, so I would have a lot of like rich wives whose husbands were just paying for me to listen to them complain. You know, I'd have to be like, stop, do your set. So now I have people that are training so hard on their own, I'm just seeing what they can actually get. Like, many people don't realize what they have in them. I've had it happen to me.
Until you push them.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, a lot of people have heard me say stories about me not liking Ben Pakulski, right? I did a leg workout with him where I was like, I'm gonna impress this bastard. And I let him like drive me really, really hard, and I did so much more than I thought because there was something in my mind that I had to prove.
Yeah.
So when somebody is believing in something, the system of belief, this is where organized religion comes from. When you believe in something, you put that much more into it. So if you believe I'm gonna have the best goddamn workout if I train with PJ today, and I believe I'm gonna make him train harder, the end result is more growth, better pumps, better workouts.
It's almost like the same concept when you see records being broken and you don't believe it until it happens, and then that gives you that capacity to get there.
And records are made to be broken.
Exactly.
Home run record will probably never be broken ever again because they ruin baseball by taking away the good stuff. Maybe all those guys will get on Halo Elite and they'll start hitting them farther.
Yeah.
Very good job today.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
You want to close it out?
Oh, the peace out bye?
Yeah.
All right. Want to do it on 3?
Okay, on 3.
1, 2, 3. Peace out bye.